Fishing with Amer.
Back from the dead.
Lights, camera, action. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me and RePuG
Hey
back
there,
in
peeps.
ARK. Today's video is going to be about the patch 260 that just came out not long ago,
That is
and
correct.
we're happy to show you what came out. So over to you, RePuG.
All right, well, to start off with, we're going to come over here. We're going to leave the tasty things for last. We have the new Tech Trough. It is unlocked by doing the whole tech tier. It is a trough that actually refrigerates your stored items by simply activating your tech generator, and then bam, all of a sudden all your tasty treats for your dinos are extended by a good bit of time.
Yeah, so that's a good one. Definitely something that probably is needed because, you know, we're all fed up of staring at wooden troughs, aren't we? I know I am. You need that. You need that tech life, man.
Yeah, tech life.
Tech life, trademarked. But yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Well, there was
So
also a series of bug fixes, like kits or can outfit through the large actual hatch frames or behemoth hatch frames. And now, one of the biggest things that everybody's been waiting for is the new Saber Cats.
I know we just had a little bit of lag there, but oh well. But yeah, the Saber's got a new model.
They got retexturized.
So they did. It looks a bit sweet looking. This one's got green eyes. They all got green eyes.
If
They
you
all got
look,
green eyes.
they actually have the new fur, like some of the actual mammals that have come out recently. They blink. Their faces are very articulate now.
Oh yeah.
They
They move like a cat, I'd say.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's some things I noticed they didn't fix, like you can still bunny hop and where you can make them like surf. But one thing they did do is they also increased the amount of hide it can get for harvesting hide for you, and then also it takes less damage on falls now.
So that's a bonus because I remember I used to always jump off cliffs and bang, I had the cat a lot. You know what I mean? That happened quite a bit.
What I'm hoping for with this, go ahead.
We're stuck. No, you go ahead, mate. You go ahead.
Oh, well, what I'm just saying, like, it's nice to see them actually taking the time to show some love to some of the older dinosaurs. Like, the Saber Cat has felt kind of out of place since, the newer dinos have come out. It's like you get all these new mammals that have, like, really nice fur and, really cool stuff. And the Saber Cat was kind of lacking in that department because, it was one of the originals. But now it's got some love, so I'm hoping that down the road we're going to see some, love on some of the older dinosaurs. Get some of the legacies reskinned, make them look a little bit newer and fresher.
Indeed, and I can't tell, but I don't think they've changed the sound that much. I can see he does a little bite now. I can't remember if that was like in the old model. Swimming wise,
It seems about the same.
Yeah, I'd say. But I don't know. I haven't taken a saber tooth in quite some time, and start swimming. You know what I mean? It's not one of the things you tick off.
Well, I haven't gone through the list, but I do know that on the actual patch notes, it said that they actually fixed a lot of the swimming animations for some of the older dinosaurs.
Oh,
that didn't necessarily have it. I haven't found one that I honestly can't remember which ones don't have a proper swimming animation. But they also added blinking to some of the older dinosaurs too. Some of the older dinosaurs, believe it or not, they couldn't blink. Their eyes would move, but they would just kind of be stagnant. So they're really focusing on the detail work now.
Yeah, and on top of that, talking about the dinosaurs and that, they've added the new Apex drops. So now, if you kill a Giga, you get a chance of getting a Giga Heart. If you kill a Basilo, you get Basilo Blubber. Spino, you get Spino Sail. UT lungs, aloe. You get an aloe brain. Ooh. You also get, if you kill a Therizino, you get the claws. Chance of that. Philo, a hook claw. A Megalina toxin. So
Yep.
yeah, and a Sarco skin. The Sarco skin's got me down. If you can make armor from the Sarco, that'd be pretty cool. You know what I mean? And also, lastly, the Titan Boa Venom as well, which you know, hopefully that
Now,
works. It could be like an antitoxin, maybe in the
well,
future.
that's what I'm hoping for. What I was, or I did see some of the people saying, I think that it's actually to do the new tech stuff. They gain
Yes,
they did an overhaul on the new boss or the boss arenas, so that way now you have to actually farm more stuff to get into the arenas.
yeah, and we can, if you bear us with a moment, we'll go to an obelisk and show you what the new stuff you have to grab.
Yeah, so
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We finally came to a obelisk just for you, and
yep. So that
as you can see here, we are looking at the bosses now. The easy ones, which are the gamma summons, they just require each of the artifacts. Now, if you go over to the beta ones, they require the new drops, the new Apex drops. As you can see here, the dragon requires 10 brain, you know, alpha Carno arm, alpha raptor claw, etc. And they're all each of the bosses require different ones. So you got the Megathithus, who actually needs the blubber, and the brood mother requires the psycho skin. Now, the beta and the alpha, obviously the alpha has an increased amount of items that you need to collect. So what they've done, they've made it even harder for you to basically farm just to fight a boss now.
yeah, it's no longer going to be an overnight thing. Like, it's going to take a lot of
and I believe
now.
that one of the patch notes, they said they made it to where the artifacts spawn every 30 minutes. So if you take it, you have to wait 30 minutes just to get another one. So they've they want you to, what's the word I'm looking for here, RePuG? They want to make it harder for you to get to that tech tier.
They want you to grind your teeth off farming all these artifacts.
Pretty much indeed, mate. So they want you to grind like any other survival game now. They don't want to just spoon feed you the stuff you need now.
That is correct. Now, also, if I understood correctly, they made them harder too. I will be posting a copy of the actual patch notes down below.
That's a long list.
Along with the video, so that way you guys can look it over. It is such a long list. I mean, they fixed so many things and
stuff to do with hosting and stuff in it. You know, it's a lot of things.
Improved rain particle VX. The oh god, what is the Euro Tripid?
Yeah.
The shrimp. The spawn numbers have increased by 50%. You can't hear it because there's a bug right now, but there's a new sound for the obelisk.
Yeah, an ambient sound. But with ISO's map, the sounds are pretty loud. But lovely, but loud.
Yeah. Yes. Which she said she's improving, or she's going to fix, so it's only a matter of time. Now comes the next fun part. Indeed. This is going to take a little bit of, pain, but let's see here. Amer, don't move.
Oh no. I died.
Now, Amer is going to go ahead and he is going to teleport back over here, and then he is going to do that to me and then teleport me over here. And we're going to show you guys off the new corpse recovery, because they fixed the corpse recovery, supposedly. We should have probably tested this before we did that.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, you look so horrible right now.
Right.
You kind of look like a drunk dude. You're kind of like Slasher, like, hey, I'm going to have a beer. But supposedly what they've done, and we will soon see if everything goes according to plan, they fixed the corpse locator to be able to see the bags properly.
Just loading
and
everything.
Then they also fixed the distance and it working underwater. So Amer, if you would be so kind to go ahead and nuke me next.
I don't know. What one did you use? Because I tried to use it before and it didn't work.
It will be cheat kill.
Right.
Just look right at me. Cheat kill.
Bye. Ha 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 ha. Return the favor. So as you can see here, they before when I first played after the previous update, I couldn't see the beam. The what do you call it again? It just came out of my head. The corpse beam. I'm just going to call it corpse beam. I could not see it. It was halfway, and they've made it thinner for me now, and it's green and really does go in the air. Probably as tall as the obelisk.
I actually believe I can see it from all the way over here. Can you?
I can.
I don't know that command.
It's no worries, good sir. Obviously, we're doing this for your needs. We don't, you know. There you go.
Yeah, unfortunately, these saber cats, before anybody decides to want to like name them or stuff like that, they unfortunately will not be here in the next episode.
Yep.
Ooh, there it is. There's the green light. Wow.
Does it disappear when you take everything? No. So the beam stays there when you take everything out of your inventory.
Amer, if you can only see the way mine looks.
What does yours look like?
Well, I had the birthday suit on, and the green beam is kind of coming off where the globe for the birthday suit was.
That's funny. Now I'm gonna see. Yep. So if you're in a PvP situation, and someone drags your body away, the beam actually does go as well. So that's not bad. So it's not a fixed beam. It is a continuous beam on your actual corpse. So that's really good.
I do like that feature right there. So that is a great improvement off of what it was like, you know, last week, or the last patch they did. The last patch they did, it was kind of wonky, and as you can see, it goes way up into the sky now.
Yeah, I'm gonna move mine. I'm gonna actually go put mine into water and see what it looks like.
That is a good idea.
You join me for a bit of skinny dipping, sir. Skinny dip.
Unless there's something like really horrible in the water, and then you're on.
I'll let you know. I'll be first in, mate.
I do believe I saw Sarkos in there, and we all know how much I like
Koopa.
And I really don't.
So, yeah, it works underwater well. So if someone drags you knocks you out, drags you under the water, and they drown. You drown. You can see it now.
That's nice, especially for those occasions when you disconnect and you end up falling in the water and drowning. Great for finding your body now.
Now I'm gonna.
Especially on those servers that don't have a proper corpse finder.
I wonder what I'm interested in is, you know, when the timer like goes down, the decomposition of your body. I wonder if the beam will get like thinner and thinner.
Well, from what I understand is the beam will stay there until the last item decays, and then it will just.
Well, your body all decays anyway. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I mean, if you have a bag, you know, whatever's left of you.
Yeah.
Will, you know, because sometimes the dinosaur will eat your body and leave a bag. Whatever's left of you will eventually blink out once the decay's timer runs out.
Indeed. So, is that all you have to say for today's update?
But I believe so, sir. And then, like I said, we will go ahead and we will have the patch notes down below, or at least
I was thinking more of a link.
We'll have to see. Yeah, a link would probably be better because it's honestly like about probably.
I would say
pages,
about
maybe?
Definitely over 1,000 words, way over 1,000 words.
So on that note, this is RePuG. I'm hitting pause on my record. Until the next time, guys.
And I'm punching my way out. See you later.
Back from the dead.